Hi Cancer. Today is time for your full moon in Scorpio reading, and it's a pink moon. So we have the full moon, it's pink, and it's in Scorpio. The little bit of reading that I did about it said that the spotlight of this moon was on secrets and vulnerability, and sudden realizations and fresh perspectives. So we will see what the cards have in store for you. Spirit, this is for full moon in Scorpio. Full pink moon in Scorpio for my Cancer friends, please. Full pink moon in Scorpio for Cancer. There we go. So something's going to be moving. I'm going to look for the overall energy while I still have some room on the table to shuffle these cards. Spirit, what is the overall energy of this reading for Cancer, full moon in Scorpio? Full moon in Scorpio for Cancer, please. Oh, there we go. And another card flipped over. So we're going to look to see what that one was, because apparently two wanted to come out. So you have the throat chakra and blossoming abundance. So very nice. This usually is about some kind of healing when those archangels come out with the chakras. So throat chakra is about your truth. So we'll see what says that's all about. We have Temperance, Seven of Swords, Tower, Eight of Pentacles, and Two of Swords, and Seven of Swords. Aha. Okay, so something's moving fast though, and I feel like Eight of Pentacles is when you're working really hard, you're working a lot, you're starting to see results, but you can't drop the ball at this point. You need to keep still. It's about a really great work ethic. You're continuing the work. Temperance is about balance. You can even see it's almost like the Shinto sign here, the yin yang. And then we have the Tower, which is a sudden change. Okay, it doesn't have to be a big drama. It can be, it might be, who knows, it might be. But it's a sudden change of some sort. But you can see in this particular card, there's still a foundation that's intact. So I kind of like to look at Tower moments as a moment. So there's a snapshot where something significant happens that instigates change. Change is, I can't say always, but almost always you're changing up for something better. Sorry, for your highest and best good. So it might be some discomfort as like an instant moment of discomfort after this change, but that leads you to I say like a controlled burning in the forest. They do a controlled burning. So there might be some destruction, but that really exposes the new seedlings, right? And it makes the soil fertile so that those new seedlings can start to take root and they sprout, and then you have a whole new young, beautiful, lush forest, because the old stuff was ready to die out anyway, and it was shading the new growth. It was overshadowing the new growth. The root systems were taking up all the nutrients, even though they were past their life expectancy. I don't know if that makes sense. So that kind of that controlled burn type of thing. I'm just thinking that is the image I'm getting with this, because I keep seeing all of this lower stuff, this foundation, the building looks totally solid. The woods around it look like they are intact. It's just this fiery stuff is happening on the upper stories. So like the old stuff, it's like pruning a tree maybe, like, and burning it instead of pruning it. But that's kind of what it looks like to me. So that tower moment is going to create some energy or an opportunity for something new to come in. Two of Swords, you got to really make a choice about something here. And this is the Shadowscapes Tarot. Every deck, as I say it every time, every deck has their own twist to the meanings of things. So this particular one, I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, the Two of Swords, it's about a stalemate. So you're stuck. So I feel like this is where you are. And then there's some, like, I don't want dishonesty, lack of responsibility. I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but it feels like this to me speaks of overwhelm, right? When you're overwhelmed, let's see if I can adjust this a little bit. There's a little bit of overwhelm here, and it's such an extent that you are choosing to ignore your responsibilities. So there's some deceit in that, you know, but there's some deceit, and this is a card about dishonesty. What I see here is that I'm overwhelmed, and I'm stuck. This is what I'm seeing with these two cards. I'm overwhelmed and I'm stuck. And sometimes you're stuck because you're overwhelmed. But then this tower moment happens to change things, and that's when things get shaken up, which you really needed. If you're in this energy, then you really needed that tower moment. Cancer, okay. I just had to think of who I know that are Cancers, and yeah, there's one I can think of this might be a little bit true for. So yeah, working hard, keeping balance, harmony. Nine of Wands. This is he's a sentinel, he's a guard, he's moving quickly. Yeah, this is the one that says it's urging you to keep the strength in reserve and to be prepared for pretty much anything. Yeah, because it's moving. Things are moving, but they might not be as quick. So this is the tenacious card. Seven of Cups. Oh, so many choices. Page of Wands. This one's starting to move a little bit quicker. And then you have Judgment, which again is about a little bit of balance, right? And Karma. So I think that the balance, a lot of the balance, I'm going to go to the fifth chakra here. Because I feel like there's something about your truth. Maybe I feel like this needs to be dealt with, that these are all in the same. These are calling for this moment. And I think this blossoming abundance is what's possible. But you got some stuff to fix first, it seems like. So 39, I will read it to you. Not the whole thing, I'll probably skim a little bit. This is about self-expression and speaking your truth. That was my cat making noises and doing cat things. So it says that be aware that true communication includes how do you speak to yourself. So never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself, write in your journal, let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and let the universe the universe always honors your choice to do so. It could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. Yeah, so this is knowing your truth, speaking your truth, being honest, which this card says something hasn't been completely forthright. Blossoming abundance. This is, I believe, what is possible for you. I'm going to pull some more cards too. And these two, the energy oracle is about the overall energy of this reading, right? So it looks like, and what I said before about what the spotlight is on, it's about the vulnerability, which might be this, and the secret, which might also be this. But then there's the sudden, wow, that was kind of accurate. Whoever did this astrology, the sudden realization, sudden, and the fresh perspective. So blossoming abundance is increasing your wealth and value. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. So gratitude is a key in that one. I just want to make sure that I didn't neglect to tell you anything about the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is just, it's a diligence, hard work. A craftsman. You're doing your work and you're patient with it. You're attentive to details. Kind of absorbed in the project. If you don't know something, you seek out knowledge to become better. Yeah, in another deck, this card is a call to like become an apprentice or get a mentor. So you're working really hard. You're working and it's going well. But I feel like these go together and this goes together. I'm going to ask for some more though, because this is, you got two kind of separate things happening. Spirit, what do we have in store for Cancer here for this full moon in Scorpio? Full pink moon in Scorpio. What is going on for Cancer? Yeah, this Nine of Wands, I mean, that's at the bottom of the deck too. So that's talking about you got to take care of yourself for this, because it's yes, you're moving. Nines are usually fairly quick, but this is a longer journey. So you want to make sure that you are nourishing yourself, preparing yourself, treating yourself well so that you can be in the best shape for this, whatever this is that you're doing. Spirit, can we get some clarification here for Cancer, please, for the full moon in Scorpio? Hope that one wanted to come out too. And this deck is the Naked Heart Tarot. I always feel like there's a vulnerability to this and kind of a sweetness to it, which is I don't know that I've ever seen that card before. 7 of Wands. Oops. Did I flip one? Okay. 7 of Cups. Okay, clearly I don't want to see what's going on, right? Kind of that 7 is about, I want to say choices, because it's, this doesn't want to recognize, it chooses not to see all the cups because its head is in the clouds. This 7, even though it's in swords, he's again choosing not to see his responsibility. His glory is up here. He's like this, to get up to this white bird and pull that top sword out. That is the honor and the glory. And he just, I can't do it. It's too much. I don't want to do it. It's too much responsibility. I don't want to climb that high. He's kind of choosing not to. And maybe he's telling himself he doesn't know how, or he's not strong enough, or whatever. And that's where the deceit comes in, because I don't feel like this is anybody else. This card can show up and it can be about someone being deceitful in your life. I'm not getting that with this reading. I think that this is just about you and your own healing and your own journey. So the 7 of Cups with this giraffe, here is about distraction, overactive imagination, and wishful thinking. So it's like, let your imagination run wild and step into your action. But you need to step into the action. And this giraffe isn't stepping into his action. He's all stuck up on his head. Daydreaming, just dreaming, which is good. You need to be dreaming. But then action must be taken. And this 9 of Wands is action. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. I don't know, this looks like a sports logo to me. It's about inner strength, self-worth, and courage. It says, when you respect yourself, you inadvertently command the respect of others. Underneath that, we have the Earth Mother, which is the Empress. Oh, this is good energy. So this is good healing stuff in this pile. So Earth Mother, Empress, it's the divine feminine, the nurturer. She's creative, she's smart, she's nurturing, she's non-judgmental. When you need assistance, just ask her. She's always willing. And then 10 of Cups is happy family, fulfillment on every level. The Star. And I want to say that this particular one, is this the Star says, okay, this is about healing, guidance, and dreams. So this star is about intuition and having faith, because the universe has everything you need. There is another deck, though, where the star says it's new inspiration, or inspired new beginnings. Temperance is about balance again. The Devil, watch out for this dishonesty or addiction. The Devil is just things to be aware of. It's not showing up anywhere else, but it can be a temptation. Moon is about intuition, naked heart, vulnerability. So it's all good. So kind of know yourself, be kind to yourself. In this 8 of Wands is an energy shift in your action. It's movement. So again, these two together is about get out of your head and take some action. So do the thing turn around and climb up that thing. And then what's under here? Oh, the movement of cups. Very nice. Movement is wands, or is knights in this particular deck. And cups is still cups. So movement of cups is this lovely whale. They lead with their heart. This is the Knight of Cups, and he's often the romantic, leading with his heart. Yeah, maybe sometimes he is definitely romantic. Maybe not always grounded in reality, but he wears his heart on his sleeve. He's not afraid to openly express love. They're highly sensitive to emotional processing. They follow their heart, which it seems like, I'm going to put that up with your, because if you follow your heart, then you're living your truth, right? I just feel like those two go hand in hand. Because the heart chakra is just below the throat chakra. You have to feel it before you can say it, I think. I'm going to see if there's some additional wisdom here from the shamanic healing deck. Thank you, Spirit. Looking for some wisdom or advice, whoops, for Cancer. 2 cards jumped out. Duality. Wow, okay, well that kind of looks like everything else up there. And truth. So truth goes with that. Duality kind of goes with this back and forth thing. I think it has to do with this. Well, let's see what is it. Black and white, good and evil, yes and no, up and down, want and don't want. These are all examples of dualistic thinking. What if you banned these labels from your thoughts for a day? What would happen? Would the world end? Doubtful. Would some person get away with something? No. Would you attach less emotion to a bad situation or drama? Possibly. If that happened and there was less attachment to a situation, you could keep your vibrations higher, which would enable you to deal more successfully with any situation that comes your way. Oh, great advice. Given enough time, most bad situations work out in the end. It is your choice to be drama-free or spend a lot of time and energy wasted on a situation that will turn out okay in the end. So what do you choose? This, I think, goes with the Tower moment, right? Use the energy or get swallowed up by the drama. I really think the Tower moment is a shift in perspective for you. I think that's your fresh perspective. I'm asking Spirit now for a final blessing for Cancer for this full moon in Scorpio, the full pink moon in Scorpio. We have a final blessing, please, Spirit, for Cancer, for Scorpio full moon. There we go. Beautiful uncaging. Okay, so it looks like it's time to release something. And this is from the Oracle of the Seven Energies from Colette Baron Reed. And we're looking at 14 here. Yes, the prison of guilt, a need for self-inventory, rigorous honesty, accountability, and making amends. At this time, you're being called to assess where guilt is playing a part in your life. Recognize how it's affecting you and others. Address it so that you can release yourself from its grip. Guilt is a powerful emotional state capable of transforming difficult situations. It keeps you accountable for your actions when you've done something that causes harm. However, it can also feed a self-sabotaging cycle that fosters codependency and a distorted sense of personal power, which kind of is about this card. Self-blame can lead to behaviors that perpetuate low self-worth, which we had that death card, or the death, no, the devil card. That's the one which speaks to that self-sabotage and codependency and any sort of addictive or unhealthy behaviors. Have you done or said something for which you need to make amends? Have you disregarded a boundary or broken a promise? Guilt can make you aware of potential ways you have been given injury and show how you can redress the transgression. When you sincerely admit that you are wrong and begin the process to fix it, this is an act of accountability, responsibility, and liberation. Take a moment now to consider when you've harmed others or yourself. This knowledge will free you from the story that you tell about it so that you're able to connect with this truthful remorse. See, this is all about being truthful to yourself and finding your truth in your self-inventory. Then you will find your self-worth, and then with that healing, this blossoming abundance can come your way. There you go. Well, Cancer, thanks for tuning in. I should have said early on, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any of your prominent planets in Cancer. Yeah, you can do it. This is just, you're just being asked to basically to learn your truth. Look at yourself, learn your truth, and then live it. And this blossoming abundance is your reward. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Don't forget to give me a like, subscribe, and share. Thanks, everybody. Bye.